Welcome back inside the Now Morning Show, ladies and gentlemen. It is just about 10 minutes before 8 o'clock. This morning I told you guys that we're talking to some icons. We already spoke to Etienne Charles and Mark Loquan this morning. And I want to welcome another icon, a gentleman who's been in the music industry for decades. He's made so many changes and has had such a strong influence on so many generations of people. Mr. Carl Beaver Henderson is with us via Zoom this morning. Good morning, Beaver.
Good morning, my brother. How are you?
So far, so good. How are you doing this morning?
We can't be out in reality, so I'm here virtually out on the beach.
They say dream it if you want to achieve it. Now, Beaver, you've done work with so many people over the years, and just the other day you dropped a brand new track with another icon, Mr. Super Blue. Tell me about that track called Love in the House.
Well, you know, we have left an old normal, going into a new normal, whether we accept it or not. But in the transition, the world has been under some pressure. I mean, we know that emotionally, financially, whole nine yards. And Super and myself, I mean, we have worked together for decades. I'm celebrating 50 years this year in industry. Super is celebrating 41 years. So nice. we have worked extensively through the time.
Nice.
And we basically got together and decided it's time to share some love to ease some of the frustration outside there, you know, and this is what has been done.
Beaver, how challenging is it for you as a producer to keep evolving over the decades? You say 50 years. That's a lot of years to be in this industry that's always constantly changing. How do you keep up?
I guess I am one of the most blessed people in the industry here in Trinidad and Tobago. Because remember, I have been working with the people for the likes from Sparrow, Kitchener, Shorty, Shadow, Super, Stalin, I mean, across the decades. And Slim Douglas, Marshall Montano, everybody.
Yeah.
But I describe myself as an analog child, born an analog child, living in a digital world. Technology excites me extremely well. And that is my big challenge. So it's a matter of marrying technology and creativity, and that is what has kept me going.
You know, that transformation from analog to digital, a lot of people found it challenging, but you're saying that the technology excites you. Do you find the same sound in digital as you did with analog?
Not really. Actually, I mean, if you realize, I mean, there was a lot of me releasing stuff. Not that I had stopped producing. Is because, again, I was born in the analog world and I was accustomed to that sound. So when I first started producing digitally, I had a little problem because I guess people who are born in the digital world won't kind of recognize that difference.
Yeah.
But there was something wrong to me. So it took me a while. And basically, I am that close. I'm reached there now that I have created the analog world in the digital environment. So I'm like a 7-year-old kid under the Christmas tree with all these digital tools. Nice. As a matter of fact, COVID has speeded up, and a lot of things are happening in the industry a lot of people haven't realized yet. So when you come out of the global lockdown, people are going to realize it's a whole new world in the entertainment industry.
Nice. Before we wrap this part of it, I want you to tell the young producers on the outside who might be looking in and they're looking to figure out how to make their next step in this industry. What advice would you give them?
Guys have opportunities now that I never had in my lifetime. So like, for instance, you have schools, you have Martin Raymond and Robin Martin, them guys running schools at UTT. I'm doing this thing before, I guess the first school on the planet was done about this. So I learned the ground the hard way. There are schools outside there, learn it the right way. There are guys who are producers, are not musicians, at least learn something musically.
Yeah.
That's another side of it. But there's so many new tools. Just keep abreast, follow tutorials and schools because you can't absorb everything in a week or 2 weeks.
Right.
There's so much information outside there. I mean, for the last couple of years, I basically spend 7 days a week, at least 2 to 3 hours minimum, you know, doing tutorials online or updating myself to new technology, new things happening out there. So
Fantastic.
You have to keep abreast of what's happening globally. It's not only Trinidad and Tobago or the Caribbean diaspora.
That is great advice. Thank you so much, Carl, for joining us this morning, and congratulations on the new track.
Your company is always welcome, my brother.
All right, take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Ladies and gentlemen, I mentioned that we have icons on the show. That was one of them, Mr. Carl Beaver Henderson. And it is my great honor and great privilege this morning to introduce it in our morning show. The one, the only, Austin Lyons, Mr. Super Blue with the brand new one. Love in the house. Super Blue in the house.
We ain't fighting no unnecessary war. I wanna sing my song and spread my love.
Let me go. Love in the house. Love in the house. Love in the house. Love in the house.
Each other's people. My love is still there, it will never disappear. Love in the house. Love in the house. I have it. Love in the house. I have it. Love in the house. I have it. Love in the house. I'm serious. Love in the house. Brand new spirit is here, shouting happy new year. Catch the spirit and say a prayer. Thank God and shout for the old here. I have it. Love in the house. I have it. Love in the house. I have it. Love in the house. If you have it. Imagination, it must with joy for every girl and boy. Children, children, I have it. Love in the house. I have it. Love in the house. I have it. Love in the house. It's serious. Love in the house. 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 You could talk to me, social distance. Eat and drink with me, social distance. Acknowledge my presence with the verb in the sentence. On earth with blue sky above, life without festival of love. Love in the house. Love in the house. I have it. Love in the house. I have it. Love in the house. I have it. Love in the house. It's serious. Love in the house. Brand new spirit is here, shouting happy new year. Let me show you something we care. So hand for the water here. Love in the house. 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 Love with spiritual powers. Social distance. Like the sun, the moon and stars. Social distance. Thank God and listen. Love is a light from heaven. Thank the healthcare workers, the nurses and the doctors.
Ladies and gentlemen, Austin Lyons is in the building, Mr. Super Blue. This one is called Love in the House, and it's a perfect way for us to end the show this morning. I want to thank you so much, Super. Big up every single time. Please remember to make a difference today, now, because together we aspire, together we achieve. Oh gosh, from the top, stamp your feet. Let me go. Roxanne is coming up with news at the top of the hour. Stay tuned. Super, let me go.
Me ain't fighting no unnecessary war. I